Is that where I'm supposed to go? Circle Tower? Circle Tower, Circle Tower. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And actually, while you do that, I'm gonna go grab a little tissue to blow my nose. Okay. Okay. Camp, check on everyone, and then it would be a good idea to buy some ingredients. Oh. Okay. 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 So that's good to know. So I know what you're saying is, I know that you've said like you don't have to do it right now, even if it makes you think you have to do it right now. But am I on any kind of time restraint with this at all, or no? Because I think that will impact my decision making. Okay, 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 okay. Then we not going any. No. Okay, great. Okay, okay. Then let's talk about some. You know what? Let's go back to the village and check on Homegirly and finish out that quest. You know? Um. Village. Oh, but we're gonna go to camp first. There she blows. It makes you feel like it, but no, yeah, I mean it does. Oh, I want to listen. I need sound. I'm like, why can't I hear anything? I also need to eat my snack that I got. I like snacks.
At your service. Well, we're in camp. Now's as good a time as any to talk, right? Fair enough. Off we go then.
But
At your service. Of course. I didn't know them for very long, but I guess it was longer than you. You never met them all, did you? They were quite different. Actually, they felt like an extended family since we were all cut off from our former lives. We also laughed more than you'd think. There was this one time... Well, you probably don't want to hear stories about men you didn't know. There was one Grey Warden who came all the way from the Anderfels. What was his name? Gregor... He was a burly man with the biggest, fuzziest beard you've ever seen. And the man could drink. He drank all the time, but he never got drunk. Finally, we all made a pool to see just how many pints it would take to put him under the table. Sometimes, we were kin of a sort. All of us had gone through the joining, so we knew... Well, anyhow, it doesn't have to be deadly serious all the time. Anyhow, we never did find out. He said he'd drink a pint for every half pint that the rest of us drank. He was still going by the time the rest of us were passed out. I'm told that Duncan walked in later on and saw us all passed out from one end of the hall to the other, and Gregor still drinking. Duncan laughed until he nearly...
oh, I'm sorry. This must be hard for you.
I suppose so. I thought I was done with this, but it just struck me that I have nothing to remember Duncan by. Nothing at all. There's no body, not even a token of his that I could take with me. That must sound really stupid to you.
Not at all.
I just would have liked something of his to take with me, that's all. Well, there's no use in moaning about it, is there? He's gone. Let's just go.
Yes.
What were you doing in that cage?
Sitting, as you observed.
This guy is wild. Very funny.
Thank you.
You don't like me much, do you?
Warden, if I truly disliked you, I would leave. That I am still here, you may interpret however you choose.
Okay. Are you going to answer my question?
I did. Bashera, was there anything else?
I wanted to discuss something you
Speak,
mentioned.
Then I suggest we move on.
Okay. I have a
I am
question.
hardly surprised.
Why did you come to Ferelden?
To answer a question,
What was the answer?
were you not at Ostagar when the army was overwhelmed? That is your answer.
What?
Why do you?
It's a threat to Orzammar.
Is it? If the Darkspawn are attacking Ferelden, doesn't that mean there are fewer preying on your own people? Don't strain yourself pondering that. I do not know why the Arishok sent us. He commands and I go.
Oh my gosh. Did you find the answer to his question?
Portion of it.
What was the answer?
Were you not at Ostagar when the army was overwhelmed?
Oh.
That is your answer.
Do you have to report back then?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Well, I can see you're right on top of that.
I cannot go home.
Why not?
It doesn't matter now. Can we move on? We keep the Darkspawn waiting.
No.
Speak then. Then I suggest we move on. I am hard.
Oh, I exhausted everything.
As you wish.
I'm slowly but surely getting his approval up.
Yes?
I'd like to talk.
Well, here I am.
You were a traveling minstrel. Do you have tales to share?
Of course I do. I love stories far too much to keep them to myself. Everyone should be able to benefit from them, I think.
Tell me about Darkspawn.
Chantry law says it is man's pride that created the Darkspawn. In ages past, the mages of the Tevinder Imperium ruled much of the world we know. And their pride, they thought their magics invincible and imagined that they were greater than the Maker himself. So thinking, they invaded his golden city, planning to take it for themselves and depose their own creator. But they were impure and full of sin. And it is with the sin that they tainted the golden city, corrupting it forever. The Maker cursed them and cast them from his sight. Wherever they went,
Yeah, I think I'm gonna see if I can do a Liliana again.
any land that was touched by
Maybe
the
another
taint
Alistair
became
gift.
blighted and would suffer no life. Instead, the Darkspawn arose to torment us and remind us of our hubris.
Know any stories from Orlace?
Of course, Orlesians enjoy telling stories. I shall tell you my favorite tale of Aveline, the Knight of Orlais.
That sounds
A
interesting.
long time ago, a girl child was born to a farmer. He had hoped for a son, not a daughter, and so he told his wife to abandon the child in the woods. Before the cold could claim her, the baby was found by a tribe of Dalish elves who took pity on the poor mewling thing and raised her as their own. Aveline, for that is what they called her, grew strong and quick and clever under the guidance of the elves. She learned to wield a sword as well as any man, could kill a deer with an arrow at 100 paces, and was as graceful on the back of a horse as she was on foot.
Continue, please.
Aveline's Dalish guardians saw that she could easily best any Orlesian chevalier in battle, and wanted to show the cruel humans the child they had left to die. They bestowed upon her a fine horse and armor, and sent her to prove herself to her people in the grand tourney. Now in those days, no woman was allowed to take up arms, let alone compete in the grand tourney, but Aveline kept her helmet on and was not discovered.
Did she win the tourney?
Aveline won many events and gained the approval of the adoring crowd. Eventually, she came face to face with the knight Kaleva in the grand melee. Aveline had already bested him in the jousts, and Kaleva was determined not to lose a second time. Out of desperation to regain his honor, Kaleva tripped Aveline and tossed her to the ground, ripping off her helmet as he did so. Silence fell upon the arena as Aveline was revealed. Kaleva declared the previous competitions invalid. A woman had taken part, and this was not allowed. But the crowd cheered for Aveline.
Yeah.
Kaleva was furious.
Did you
She
just
had
make her?
lost to a woman and was now being shamed.
And are you gonna
Blinded
do a
by his
dwarf
rage,
noble
he
origin to
forced
track,
Aveline
or are
to
you
her
just gonna
knees.
do something else?
"Know your place, woman," cried he.
I like her. She's great. That's terrible.
The son of the king, Prince Freyan, was present. He recognized Aveline's skill and bravery and began to see the injustice done to the women in his land. When he was made king, he rewrote the laws of Orlais so that women could also become chevalier. He honored Aveline and knighted her after her death. And to this day, any female who is knighted reveres Aveline the Brave, for she is the patron of all women chevalier.
There was another story I wanted
Which
to
one?
hear.
It will come to you soon, I'm sure.
Aw, Funky, well, I hope you had so much fun. Anyway, and I would love to still hear the song if you are willing to send it over. The Creepy Castle, I know it is because he's the sweetest. The Creepy Castle was fine. It was creepy, you're right. I am now going around and doing some side questing. And I'm talking to people in camp. But you have missed that I think I've kind of started romancing Alistair. Even though I swore I was going to be gay. I can't help it. You can post it in the disco. I know. I know. I know. Okay. I know, it is. It really is. He isn't a man. He's a goofball. He is a goofball. Okay. I don't even want to go talk to Morgan. She's so mean to me.
It's good to have you along on the road. I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
But how do I know what I need to make stuff?
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road. I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your
Will I?
discount.
Look, it's gay. Yeah, I do want to. I just don't know how to do that. I don't know how to make them.
What do you wish of me?
I'd like to ask you something. Can you teach others to be shapeshifters?
You, no, but any other mages that cared to learn, yes, I could do that. Send whoever you wish my way, and I shall teach them what I can in the camp.
Okay.
Provided they possess the will to even make the attempt.
Okay. Another specialization.
What do you wish of me? If you must.
Is there anything that can be done for a possessed mage?
'Tis the child abomination you speak of from the haunted castle? If what
Hello.
you seek is to remove the demon from the child without harming the child, there is a way indeed. There and the demon, one which can be followed to the demon's true form within the Fade. There, the demon
I
can
just
be
don't want
battled directly.
me
Only a mage may
overpowered.
enter the Fade. It requires lyrium and a group of mages to cast the ritual, neither of which we have, yes? And had we those things, it would still fall on one mage alone to defeat the demon. No simple task, but there you have it.
I mean, okay, we're gonna find out.
What do you wish of me? If you must.
Okay. Have you ever been hunted by the Chantry?
My mother has been hunted from time to time, yes,
Yeah.
by Templar fools like Alistair, which should tell you how successful they generally were.
Well,
Flemeth
and
made
if
a
I'm
bit of a
doing
game of it, in fact.
If
The
I'm
Templars
doing a
would
lot
come
of
again, and she'd look at me
camp
and
talking, I
smile
can
and
turn
say
it up, and
that
then
the
when
fun
I go
was to
back
begin
into the world, I
once
can
more.
keep it lower. You really had no trouble with them?
I am unsure. I was too young to understand, and perhaps 'twas bravado on Flemeth's part, or perhaps she was merely amused. I will never know. Flemeth would warn them once. 'Twas a warning they inevitably failed to heed.
Yeah?
And then the true game
What name
began.
did you pick?
Often Flemeth would use me as bait. A little girl to scream and run and lure the Templars deeper into the wilds and to their doom.
Yeah. No, totally. I appreciate the feedback. It's helpful because sometimes when I'm listening to other people's streams and I'm like, oh, I just wish they were talking a little bit louder, and I don't say anything because I don't really know them, you know? Oh, that's cool. Gayeth. Flemeth used you as bait?
'Twas a game, and I a young girl. If I didn't get to play, I would have been very upset. Thankfully, the
insane.
wilds is a vast place. Once they found us, Flemeth would simply move us elsewhere, and we would be lost within the forest once again. I did not understand the danger we faced until I was much older. I had never heard of apostates or maleficarum.
What exactly is an apostate?
You do not know? The zealots use that word for any magic they do not control. The Chantry sees any mages not leashed to the circle of magi as apostates, and apostates could become maleficarum, evil mages that resort to blood magic and become demon-enslaved abominations. It may even be true. Still, those of us who prefer freedom see no reason to submit.
If I were a mage, I might think the same.
Thank you for small favors, then, at the very least. Enough of this talk. Let us return to the task at hand.
Okay. Oof. Sorry, I just had to crack a little bit. Sometimes you just gotta crack. Okay, well, I forgot how to get out of here. Oh, I have to go back to the world map. I see. Because I gotta pick my party.
Indeed.
Yes.
Dun, 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 dun. Okay. I don't now. Oh my gosh. We did learn. But the real question is, I don't know. Oh, we were going to go back to the village. Oh, we are in the village. Oh, we here. I went here first. Yeah. Okay. Boom, boom,
Indeed.
boom.
Yes.
Accept. Okay, so we want to go back to the village really quick because we're going to check in on the lady, the girl, the daughter. I don't know why I had to say that so many times. Yeah, we're gonna do some side questing. Nope. I don't want to go to the windmill. Yeah, I definitely realize that. I don't understand what my problem is. How did... I'm really confused. I feel a little dumb right now. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, it's because I'm just dumb. Cool. Wow. Rikki.
And after much sweat, blood and toil, her labors ended, and the world marveled at what she wrought.
I don't actually remember what quest it was that I was doing. But... No, I'm not. I'm just saying it's fine. Everything's fine. Blacksmith. Chantry, general store, tavern, smithy. Air care. Yeah.
My Velena returned. She told me of your
didn't
daring
she?
rescue. I can't begin to tell you how grateful I am. Take this. A reward for your deed. It's dwarven made and should serve you well.
Thank you, I was glad to help.
Thank you again. I'm forever in your debt.
Okay. What did I receive? Somebody's been drinking. He's just like me, for real. I know. What did I get? What new thing did I steal? Bracers? I don't know what. Oh. Oh, shielded dwarven armor. Erky jerky schmirky. Move. Move. Journal. Okay. Companions. Alistair's family. Find Goldana. Okay. Chanter's board. Oh, you know what we can do? Is we can go here. Oh, look, I can. Oh, I need flasks. Okay. Okay. Achievement unlocked. Tinkerer. Look at me, I did it. I did it. I can make some poisons too. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Okay.
Maker's blessings upon you, Warden.
Okay. Well, should I go to Denerim then? I don't think there are any more side quests around here. Yeah. We could go to the Frostback Mountains. We can go to Denerim. Why not? Oh. What does this mean? Oh. You can get stuck. You can get caught in fights on your way places. This is fun and new. Oh, okay, yeah.
drooling and save some dignity.
Going. Ha.
Okay.
Ha.
Gotta get that XP. Develop those skills.
Yes. And I'm off.
I haven't saved recently. Let me just do that. Thank you. Reminder from Streamlabs. Thanks, past Rikki, for setting that up. And Rikki from the future to warn me.
All right.
Time is a soup. That's true, huh? I'm just wondering why I can't go. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh. Look, I made it. Okay, maybe I'll do a big girl save right now. Big girl save.
I'm wondering, Morrigan.
Good
Do
day.
you believe in the Maker?
Certainly not. I've no primitive fear of the moon, such that I must place my faith in tales so that I may sleep at night.
But this can't all be an accident. Spirits, magic, all these wondrous things around us both
Hello there, Warden. I'm a friend.
Oh dear.
I've heard you're putting up the good fight against Loghain and Hal, right? Good for you. Make us spit on all those arrogant noble bastards. I've also heard you have certain skills. Skills of the street, you might say. No judgments here, mate. I want to help you.
Who are you?
The name is Slim Cauldry, and if you've heard of me, I've been doing a sad job of it, haven't I? I hear a great many things, and for those who view certain
Yeah,
pesky
totally.
laws as mere nuisances, there's some ripe fruit to be plucked out there. I can point the way. All I ask is for a little slice for myself.
Tell me more, I'm interested.
Well, one of my mates noticed your skills. Nice piece of work, that. Uncommon caliber, if you don't mind me saying. But I need to know what else you can do. Ever done bump and grabs? Do much blending in shadows? Different opportunities for different folk, you know. A respectable talent for robbing those rich bastards blind. Now that we have that settled, just ask away. One point. I don't like blood much. Call me old-fashioned, but the Maker says thou shalt not strangle, decapitate or whatnot unless the other fella really had it coming, eh? I realise sometimes you do what you have to, but restrained, right? So, what are you interested in?
You have a mark for me?
I've got one. Should be easy pickings. 50 silver. I'll be here when you need me.
Wait, I have to pay him?
And I'm off.
I don't
I
want
bought
to
a
pay
confection of
him.
spun sugar here once. It got stuck in my hair. Made it hard to come out. But it was very tasty for a few days.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven. My lady Iduken? Is that really you? I knew you survived. I never stopped believing it. And neither did your father. Before I left for the surface, King Endron sent for me. It was almost more than I could endure, seeing him so. As if he were long dead and rotten, and now merely an empty husk collapsing in on itself. He could not even rise from his bed, and the room stank of decay. He asked me to give you the shield of Iduken, and this letter. He barely spoke at all. Every word seemed as if it had traveled the entire length of the deep roads. Find my daughter. No other deserves this. Was all that he said. His eyes have haunted me since. If it were possible for a man to die of regret, I think King Endron did. But we shouldn't dwell on the past. I can hardly tell you how good it is to see you alive.
I never thought I'd see you
My
again.
lady, if I had thought to see you again, you will always be in my heart. But we both knew it wouldn't truly work out. Here on the surface, I've found someone. My wife is a good woman, the daughter of the best smith in Denerim. We're expecting our firstborn before the spring.
I feel a little heartbroken. Oh. I feel like it hasn't been that long. How much time has passed? I don't know how much time has passed.
And harder to believe that it has made me happier than all the glory and honor in Orzammar. It is wonderful to see you again, my lady. But you must have more important business than hearing about me. Have a look at my father-in-law's crafts. All fine work, and I'll cut you a discount.
I know it's true. Oh, but you know what? What are the gems you can sell again? So it's been less than a year. Okay, buddy. Okay. I can sell greenstone and quartz. And fluorspar. And silk carpet. Hey, that's worth 70 silver. Private documents. Okay. Okay. I thought I was told to keep a wolf pelt. Was that not right? Okay. Okay. So just keep one. Okay. Okay. I think that's what I've been doing. I've just been selling off extra ones as I don't need them, but okay. Should I spend the gold on this yet? Should I spend the gold on this or no? Is this what? Okay. No, for sure. This is why we gotta. You great. Physical resistance. What is Alistair wearing?
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar.
Oh, I have to read that. Oh, this is gonna break my heart. Okay. Okay. There's a backpack in camp that I want to buy now that I have enough gold. A letter from King Endrin. Perhaps you will burn this letter unread. For that I would not blame you, but I would not return to the stone without saying this to you. I have seen what Balin is, and when I saw it, I knew I had been a fool. For only a fool would cut out his own heart and burn it for the sake of appearances. I never believed in your guilt. I allowed you to be exiled because I feared an inquiry into Trian's murder would taint our house with scandal in the eyes of the Deshers and cost our family the throne. But I have saved nothing by this sacrifice. I sent my only child into an uncertain exile. Know that whatever you do now, you bear all the honor and pride of House Adukin. A note from the late King Endrin Adukin. But that's really sweet. Yeah, bitch, and you shouldn't have exiled her. See how far that got you? Just saying.
You won't find better.
It's fudging rude.